It's just very whack. And honestly, if you like looked at the game, you'd be like, is this a Bronze 5 game? If you weren't like following up with League.
Well, it's the first day of the summer split. I'm joined right now by Biofrost with coverage presented by Omni / talk a little bit about League of Legends. No, you guys unfortunately lost to TSM, but it did feel like there's a pretty good chance that you guys could beat them throughout that game. When did things start to go wrong? Like, how did you end up losing?
We just had this one team fight before Baron that we ended up losing. They got Baron. I think we were like ahead like 6K gold before that, and we did a pretty good job snowballing. It was just up till that point that we ended up losing the team fight, and it kind of just went wrong for us.
How have things been going on behind the scenes at CLG? Because last split, it seemed like there's a lot of confidence going into the start of the split, and then there was a pretty big losing situation. Is it different now?
Yes, hopefully. I mean, I'm really hoping that we don't end up going on like a 10-game losing streak, but overall, the split has been a lot better. Of course, we haven't really finished the split yet, but the preparation going into the split, I feel like we're really prepared. We've been practicing a lot. I feel like we've been putting in the effort. So if we kind of don't like make it then, well, we did all we could, you know? But we've definitely been putting in the effort and trying really hard.
What are you guys doing differently?
Well, we have a new training facility that definitely helps us. We've been triple blocking whenever we can and kind of just being more, I guess, focused. So we definitely have like the previous splits like errors to kind of look back upon and kind of like fix. So all of those type of like things that went wrong in the previous split, we all like kind of looked at it and we're like, okay, we're not going to do this again.
What's the new training facility like?
The new training facility is really nice. It's pretty big, and we have like cafeteria. We have like our academy teams there as well. It's like 10 minutes from where I live, so we just drive there every morning, drive back. It's kind of like a workplace.
Yeah. I've heard that you guys have tried to kind of emulate the LCS setup a little bit.
Oh yeah, we have these sleds. That's what they're called. It's not like an actual like sleigh, but they're basically like the LCS setup, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, what's going on with the shot caller situation? Because I talked to you briefly during the break, and you made it sound like maybe something, because you were the shot caller at the end of last split.
Yeah, so now we just don't have a shot caller. Well, I guess like we have 5. Everyone has like equal footing and they just communicate whatever we want. I think personally the system is a lot better because our communication just flows a lot better. I think in the TSM game, the least of our issues was communication. It was just about executing.
What do you think of the meta stuff?
The meta is pretty crazy. Actually, if you looked at our game, you wouldn't think that it was patch 8.11 other than having like a Renekton mid. But people are playing some really crazy stuff. Like I've seen like Heimerdinger AD carry, like Vladimir. It's just very whack, and honestly, if you like looked at the game, you'd be like, is this a Bronze 5 game? If you weren't like following up with League. But people are just playing whatever you want, and it's just about like what people think is the best, and everyone has like a different opinion about it, so you just have like a bunch of people playing really random stuff.
Do you like the difference in all this? Do you feel like it's cool? Because I know like the theory I've heard is that veterans love it because it gives them something new to play after like 6 years, and that like more new people don't like it as much because it forces them to like really learn a bunch of stuff and step outside their comfort zone.
Well, I think as a pro player, it's kind of stressful because if you imagine it from the AD carries point of view, it's like, okay, I've been an AD carry for the like majority of my pro career, and now I'm suddenly forced to play like bruisers or mages. But being a pro is about like being able to adapt. It's just a little bit stressful because we kind of have to learn like new matchups, everything is like really new. Whereas if I was playing it for fun, I'd be like, okay, you know, new stuff, right? This is cool. But as a support, I don't really get to experience it as much, but I feel bad for the AD carry players. Yeah.
All right, I want to talk to you about the NALCSPA, of which you are a treasurer. Is this true?
Yeah, I am.
As a treasurer, what are your duties? What do you do?
Well, my main duties are taking minutes, like notes, and handling budget, as well as like just being an executive member for like all decision making. Yeah. Of course, we haven't like started our first meeting yet. We just had the voting go in, but we definitely want to make it a lot more legitimate and be a part of like, be something that the players can kind of rely on as like a resource.
So I asked Peter how you ended up as treasurer. He said he nominated you to meme, and you took it.
Yeah, well, Peter was just like, I nominate Vincent. And I'm like, okay, I mean, sure.
Yeah.
And then I gave a speech, and then I got nominated, and then I got in.
Did you plan the speech?
No, I wasn't even planning on giving a speech, and it was just like I just went up and gave a speech. I mean, I also nominated Peter.
Yeah. Peter said he took it because you had said yes, and so he felt like he had to say yes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not fair if he said no.
Okay. Do you feel like who will do a better job, you as treasurer or Peter as vice president?
I mean, Peter has a lot of say in like with the players because he's been like a veteran for so long. But I'm pretty confident in doing my duties well because I've done it before.
You've been a treasurer before?
Yeah, I have been. I was a treasurer in high school, but obviously it's a little bit different now because we're in the real world.
Sure. Very good. Did you? I really want to know what the speech was. What did you say in the speech?
I just said that I'm confident giving players something that they're gonna trust in, all that good stuff, like make America great again, all that. All that jazz.
Yeah. You just borrowed the Donald Trump style of speech making.
I mean, I just basically copied Trump's speech and took it, who he actually copied from another person.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh no, that wasn't Trump.
That was Melania.
Yeah.
Very political right now. Like your glasses, are they new?
No, I've had these for a while, but I normally don't wear them.
Okay. Is there anything you want to say to anybody out there?
Sorry for the first game. We'll do better.
Thank you so much for the interview, Vincent. Really good to chat with you. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. This is Nephiloid. She's the woman that does all the emotes for my Twitch channel. And she says she only does it for people who are actually very popular. So if you don't sub to my channel and watch my videos, she said that she's never going to do any more emotes for my Twitch channel. See, look, she's already leaving because I'm becoming less popular. She's looking for popular people to do emotes for her. Thanks so much to OmniSlash, but please subscribe and go follow my Twitch channel, which I also put in the description. She's gone.